Alright folks, welcome back. In this video we're going to create a collectible item. There's a nice little gem in here that we are going to use for that. We're going to create a global script to kind of hold that. This is all in preparation for our UI, our small UI series that we're going to create so we can get the UI elements going. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and just set up the score manager so we don't have to worry about it, right? So let's close all this. We don't need any of that nonsense. We do need our scripts folder, so let's go ahead and right click on our scripts folder. We're going to go to create new script, and this script is going to be called global, and we're going to press create. Now inside of our global script, there we go. We're going to create a variable. It's going to be called score. It's going to be of type integer because we don't do no partial points here, so 0, right? All right, and for now in this, I'm going to get rid of those because I'm not going to need them right yet. Might use them later on if we add stuff to it. We're going to add a score, and it's going to be a function, add score, points, integer, and it's going to return void points return void colon. There we go. All right, now in here it's going to be score plus equals points, and then we're going to print and points, and then we're going to print the score. Right, so what this is going to do is this is going to add points. This is going to print the points in our little console, and then this is the variable that's going to hold the score. All right, I'm going to press Control S to save that. All right, now let's set it up. So go to project settings, and we're going to click on globals. We're just going to add our script there, global, and press add. Put it above scene transition. The global should be at the top, I believe, for this, just to make sure that there's no issues in updating it. All right, so we can go ahead and close that now. And let's go ahead and create our gem. So let's open up a new scene. So press this plus sign here. We're going to go ahead and click the 2D scene. With this root node selected, we're going to change it to gem because that's what we're going to put in there. We're going to add an area node to 2D. So add child node, area 2D. We're gonna add a sprite 2D. I feel like I could have done this with an area 2D. That's fine. Alright, it'll work. Let's add our sprite. And then we need to add our yeah, that's fine. All right, add our collision shape. Let's go ahead and look to see what we got going on. In our sprite 2D, our texture is currently empty. We need to click new image texture over there. So here's what I did, right? All right, so I know I'm moving fast, I apologize. So I added a few new things, right? We created a new scene. We added an area 2D. We added a sprite 2D versus an animated sprite. I wonder if the gem has animations. Let me go back and double check. If it does, we're going to do animated sprite. Let's see here. So land items, sprites, gem. It does. So we're going to change this from sprite 2D to, so right click on it, change type, and we're going to go animated sprite 2D. And just so we don't get confused, we'll just type in animated sprite, or animated right there. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and create a new sprite frames. There we go. And we're just gonna click on sprite frames. There we go. And throw those 5 in there. Look at that. See that right there? That's beautiful right there, isn't it? All right, let's go to press play and check it out. That's what it's gonna look like. Make sure you press autoplay on load. Okay, that way it's automatically playing the animation. For our collision shape, circle should work. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. That's what we'll do. And then let's go ahead and write the code. So let's right click on gem and attach script. Make sure this is saved in your scripts folder. And gem is fine for the name, so press open and then press create. And inside of here we need to do a few things. So we're actually going to change this to area 2D. I've had a change of heart, so we need to actually this may not work. Let's see. Right click, change type. We're going to change it to an area 2D and remove this up there and just delete rid of that one by pressing delete. And now we should be good for this. And what I want to do is export variable. We're going to add point value, and for now it's going to be an integer that's equal to 10. Make math easy, right? Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, in this, we're going to pass a connect signal, and that connect is going to be body underscore entered, and it's going to be underscore, and it's going to use or look for the following function that we'll have to create, like that. And that's going to be red because we don't have that function yet, so let's create it now. There's the function. It's going to be looking for a body of some sort. If body dot is in group, we'll have to add the player to a group, and I'll show you that in a minute. But the group is going to be called player. Then we're going to go global dot add score, and we're going to pass the point value, and then Q free to remove the gem item. So we haven't saved anything yet, so let's go ahead and save it, because I just pressed Control S and save scene as popped up. So then I naturally looked up here and saw it's unsaved. So let's click on our scenes folder, and we'll leave that as gem.tscn. There we go. Now let's set up the player and add him to a group. So let's go into our, I think we can do it from here. Player, node, Alright, so with group selected right here, what we're going to do is press this plus sign, create a new group. We're going to name it player. Okay. And then what else do we need to do? We should just be able to add it, and that should be fine. So now that the player is part of that group, let's test it out. Go here. Let's go ahead and add our gem. Not as part of the player. Alright, so there's the gem. For now, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the bear. I'm going to turn off the grasshopper. Make life easy on myself, because we're just testing things out. And we're going to go ahead and see what happens. Alright, I'm running. I hit something. What did I hit? Did not. Oh, okay. I may have to just delete those all together. So let's delete those. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, now I'm not getting anything. Alright, so it disappeared. Okay, let's go to our thing. We added a score of 10, so that does work. So everything's working good so far. Let's see what happens when we have 2 of them. It should collect them both. And now our score is 20. So there we go. We are going to do a couple of things though as we populate the levels, and one of those is this. So if I'm going to go ahead and put these in, I'll leave 2 here because that's going to, when the player tries to collect them, then it'll kind of tell them, yes, this is a collectible item, you should be looking for these. So as I'm just duplicating these, let's see, I'm gonna put this one kind of actually right up there and kind of give the player a little bit of a need for a reach. So if we, as we start populating levels, you're going to start seeing something like this, right? An easy thing to do is to add another node 2D that'll be a placeholder, kind of like for people that use Unity, they use empty game objects. We're going to use node 2Ds in the same way. So go ahead and click on node 2D and press add, and then we're going to search for a node. Right there, we're going to add a node. Alright, I know I said node 2D by accident. We're going to call these gems, and it's going to hold our gems. It's going to be our placeholder right there. So there they are. Now if we need to, we can click on node and we can move our gems around still individually, or oh, no, I guess not. It's just a placeholder. We can't move it around or anything, so we're good. Don't worry about it. Alright, so that's it. In the next video, we will go over creating a UI elements and getting those working. And I will see you guys in the next video.